Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm here to do the hashtag channel challenge. Okay, and I'm going to be working on one of the pages, and what I need before I use all of this, so I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to pull out one of the papers that I got from Carol, and this is a 12 by 12. So I want to cut off this little piece right here. So, let me get my cutting board. Okay. Just cut that. So, let's put this back on the side. And what I'm going to do is, I'm praying that I don't mess this piece of paper up. What I'm trying to do is, I made something. Where did I put it? I want to show you what I made so you have an idea of what I'm doing. See, I'm trying to make a little envelope like this. See how the direction's going this way? So I want to make the envelope so I can put it in there. So, as you see how beautiful this is, it is beautiful. But the problem is, if I do this, I'm going to cut off about that much and it's going to go to the back. I can live with that, but I just want that image right there to be facing, when you turn it, to be facing us. So you understand? So, what I'm going to do is take this, well, not there, and here I have it. I scored it at, yeah, should have had these really measured down because I don't remember what I did. Okay, here it is. Let's move this out of the way. I scored it at 3 3/8. 3 3/8. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3, and then score it. Guys, pray that I did it right. And then on this side, I want to do 8 5/8. So that's 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to turn it. Just one time turn to your right, and you want to score it at 1 3/8. 1 and 1, 2, 3. Well, I think I shipped it. And then you want to do 10 5/8. So here's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And here we go. So you just want to fold it on the creases. Oh, this beautiful thick paper. And then you want to flip it on the side with this crease. You can score it. Please do. Score, score, score. And then down here, you want to score, just fold it, because you're going to be cutting it. And then here, oh, that's not bad. So now you want to come in, you see this little creases, your little lines? Yeah. You want to cut it on this one. You want to cut it on this side of that crease. So cut it just a small amount, and then cut it all the way up to that score line. Now do the same thing, but cut on this line. You want to do it on this side. Okay, now do the same thing on this side. Here on this side, cut it. Nope. Just be careful. Where's my line? Oh. Did a little bit too much, but just a smidgen too much. Just having trouble seeing it because I have bad lighting. This room doesn't have much light at all. So, and on this side, what you want to do is, on these pieces, these are the small pieces, you want to just cut diagonally, or cut in an angle. There you go. And then you want to do the same thing on that. Keep these because you can always use them for your embellishments or whatever. There you go. And then do the same on this one. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So this is going to be like this, this, and this, right? See how that is? And then you got the back like this, but this is still a beautiful little scene, right? Am I off? Oh well, but you can always straighten it up because I'm a little off. But guess what? It's no big deal. You can always straighten it up in however you want. I'm just trying to make a little fold because I wanted that image. So, you see how that is? So now, I don't like this because it's too much. So, ruler, here it is. You're going to take this and go to your end. Just like that. And take your pen and just mark it. And cut. I'm just going to cut on the right of the line so you don't see that pen mark. And then do the same thing on the other side. Okay. There you go. And there you go. That's that. And so I'm going to glue this, but I'm not going to glue it yet. But on these, I just want to make a little better decorative, edge. So I'm going to take this and cut that. And that's a 1/2 inch. Okay. So there's my envelope. I am going to set this to the side for now, and we're going to come back to this later. So, okay, so now we're going to move this to the side, and we are going to find some light chipboard. And I got 2 of them. Maybe 3 of them. Do I have any more? Yeah, 3. I have 3. And you need your cut board. I can move my scoreboard. And bring the cut board up. Sorry. So what you need. Now remember, your pages cannot be bigger than your cover, right? So, you see how that is? Okay? I want it to be from here to here, but I want it to be small to stay in here because of the spine. It needs at least a 1/2 inch, as you can see. Alright, so now I want to make 3, is it 3? Yes, 3 pieces of chipboard. I'm using lightweight, approximately 9 by 5 1/4. So let's cut our 5 1/4. Keep this to the side for you later. I like to bring it down to me. There you go. And then a third. There you go. Now we want to move this over there. Make 9. I'm trying not to be exactly on the line to give it some wiggle room, right? Wiggle room. So that's 1. Need some wiggle room. 2. 3. So let's move this out of the way. And again, I'm sorry for my chair. So what you need now is some pieces of to put in the middle to hold them. And what I'm going to show you is right here. As you see, I used some craft paper. It's what comes in when your packages. So I did glue them, put them together. So let's show you how to do that. And I have a piece right here, and I'm just going to tear it off, move it to the side. Make sure you have enough to be that size. You can always trim. Where's my ruler? Here. You can always trim if it's too much, but if it's too less, you have to start over and get a new one. So put that to the side because you're going to need it. And this is what I do. I'm not perfect, so I'm going to cut that like this. So like this. That's approximately what? That's more than I need because I only need 1 inch. Not even 1 inch. But, yep, that's good. You know what? No. Ain't gonna do that. Because then I will have too short. So, I just don't feel like trying to cut it on my cutting board. So that's that side. There you go. You can use that for embellishments, but I'm not going to bother. So, now you have several of them, right? So, you're going to find your glue. I'm running out of this glue. But we're going to try. Just put enough glue on it. Okay. And let's just, I'm going to leave extra because it's always nice to have extra. And you can always go on the edges and add. Okay. It's all good. So let's flip this over. Let's do this side. Okay. Now you want to make sure you have a little space in between so when you fold it, it won't interfere in each other. And try to make it even so you don't have to cut it off later. But if you have to, no big deal. Let's flip this over. Let's add some more because I know we're going to need it because the edges always need some. Oops. Okay. So that, come on, there you go. Okay, you see how that was easy to fold? It's easy to fold. So now I want to do the same thing on this side. You can cut this off now or you can wait, but I'm just going to cut it now. And get you another piece. There you go. You can always put enough, generous amount. I gotta do the edges. You don't have to put this much. I mean, this big piece. But I do like to put it so it'll have enough to hold on to it when you put your decorative paper on top. You will have enough to hold it. Okay, so let's cut this one down. Here. Now let's do the other side. Let's just do this. I want to make sure there's enough on both sides. Oops. There you go. Always have enough. There you go. I didn't want to stick onto that. So let's cut this. No, not yet. I was getting ready to. You know what? This time I'm just going to put some extra right here on the edge. Might be a lot easier to do that. Okay, so there we go. Flip it over. I hope I didn't leave that too far out. But it's all good. Okay. Now let's do the other one. Okay, now let's make sure it's on. Let's cut the extra. As you see, I am horrible in cutting lines, straight lines, and putting down straight lines. So all this has to do is just to make sure that you can fold it. Okay, that's all you need to make sure you can do. And they sit, and you see how I made it a little off. To be honest, I'm not stressing it, because you can always, again, trim it, and that's what I'm going to do, trim it. And I know that this is a big mistake by trying to trim it with my scissors, because like I said, I can't cut a straight line. Okay, and that's good. So that's our next step. Okay, so now what we want to do is we need your cards, cardstock. Drop the paper. And I have here my cardstock, and it's the craft one, and you need 9 inches by 4. You need 2 of those, and you need 9 inches by 2. You need 2 of those. So let's cut them. So first, oops, let me move this out of the way for a minute. Let me cut my 9 size. Here's the 9. Keep your papers, your scraps, because you never know what you're going to use it for later. Always keep your scraps. Okay. And I need what? Oh, before I go any farther, now this is my 9, right? No, this is my 9. Yes, so now we want to make 4. There's my 4. There's 1. Two. My 9. Now I need 2 2s, 2 inches. 1. 2. Now what you need, there's the extra that you had on the side. Make sure they're 2 inches. Okay. And I want you to, oops, if you're going to follow me, of course, I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. 1. 2. Gotta get another one. Make sure it's 2 inches. 4. 1 or 3. 4. Now you need, that's the chips. Do I have any? See if I can do this. I need 2. See why you should keep your scraps? Huh. Found it over there on the side. So that's, you need 2 inches by 2. So that's 1. And what is this one? 2. So you need 4 of those. This is a piece of chipboard. Alright, come on. Do I have another scrap? Yes, I do. So let's do 2. And then do 2. So that's 3. And then do 1 more. 4. Okay. So there's your 4 2x2s and 4 4x2s. So let's move this. You're going to need something to do a cut out in the middle. And what I mean by that is here, as you can see, is this it? No, that's the one I just made. Right here, I have it like this. See that? That's what we're making. So, I'm using my envelope board. So I'm using my envelope board, and what you got to do is just make sure it's the half spot, and then cut it. So we know that this is 9 inches, so let's make it even. Now go this way, this way. That's about it. So that's the best you're gonna get, I guess. So make this even. Yeah, okay. There you go. So that is 2 are done. So now do the same thing to this one. If they're not perfect, it's no big deal. So now, put these to the side for just a sec. Oh, let's cover our glue. Now let's get our scoreboard, but I'm going to use the small one, so let's move this to the side. And you know those 4x4s? And there's, 4x2s and the 2x2s? You have 4 of them, of each. So I'm missing one. Where did it go? Alright. Here it is. Okay. So on the 2x2s, you just do score at a half, 1, and 1 1/2. Same thing, half, 1, 1.5. Do it to all 4 of the 2x2s. Okay, now the 4x4, or the 4x2s, you do the same thing. Half, 1, 1.5. Half, 1, 1.5. Half, 1, 1.5. Now you can just move this out of the way. This is for the small ones, put that there. Let's take the big ones, just fold it in half, score it. Score it. Now do all 8 of them like this. And you're going to have like this. Okay? And the last one. For the 4x2s. Now that, and then let's just do this while we're at it. Get it done a little faster. Okay, so move these to the side. Now take this and this. So, you got this, this. So I want to work on this side, okay? It's going to be just like this. This is going to be a pocket. And it looks like it's not bad. It's a little bit bigger, so let's just... Where's my cut? Oh, here. Let's just shave it a little bit. I don't need to do it much, but just shave it just a little bit. There you go. So, where was I at? This side? Yeah. Okay. So now you're going to take these, and you're going to make sure you got the M. Okay, you see how it looks like an M? You want the point, the middle point of the M inside. So you're going to glue this like this. Okay, I'm going to glue just like this. But first I want to angle it. Well, I think it's a little too big, but I'm going to angle it. There you go. And I'm going to glue it right like this. There you go. There you go, just like that. Now do the other side, same way. It's going to lay like this, so I want to just want to trim it just a little bit, and then angle it. Sometimes I forget the way I'm angling it, and I angle it the wrong way. Yeah, I did it right. So now add glue. There you go. Remember to put your M inside. I mean your point inside. There you go. And there's the pocket so far. So now what you got to do is take that pocket and you're just going to glue it down to the board, to your cardstock. And why is it when I score and I do the right thing and it always comes out on the angle? There you go. So now just glue it down just like that, okay guys? There you go. Try to make sure it's even to the bottom. If it's not, it's no big deal. You can always trim. Okay, that's how that is. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to glue the edge of this one. And the reason why I'm doing it this way, because I can use this piece as a guide to make it so much easier for me. And then just let it glue. Glue it down. Just make sure you have enough glue to hold it down. Hold it a little bit to let it set. Now you need to do, see how it is? Perfect. Now you need to do the 2-inch. Good. It's definitely just going to need a little bit of cutting. So cut this way. No, cut for a bit, a little bit, then snip. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Remember the point of the M inside. Wait a minute. I gotta make sure the point down here is down at the bottom. Who all saw that? You guys were saying, Tina, no, turn it around, turn it around. Okay, that's done. There we go. Now do this side. Goes in, down. There we go. Make sure it's in the big enough side. Yep. Now glue this down. Make sure it's even. and then seal it shut down. Try to get some of that glue off. Don't want that glue sticking. And you just glue this one down. I mean, if you want to do your, I should have told you this ahead of time if anybody's making one, but I should have been doing some distress to it before I put it down. So that means I'm going to have to distress this later and fight with it a little bit. But it's all good. I'll figure it out. Okay, push it down, push it down. Again, now do the bottom just like earlier. Just glue it down. No. And that is that one. Where's that little, here, let's try this. Make sure it's not sticking. And there you go. That's that one. You see? 2 pockets. Now you do the same thing on this side. Okay. I have my heater on behind me. I hope that's not bothering anybody. Okay, then that's that one. Now do the M inside. The M inside. No, this way. And then chop. Do the same thing. There you go. Now let's glue this down. And stick it to make sure it doesn't come over the edge on the bottom. You don't want that to happen. Okay. Now remember guys, this is actually my second time doing this. I made one for a challenge, for a birthday challenge for Tammy, and I hope Tammy over my world in the OKC, she's having a birthday bash giveaway and challenge, and I sent her one, and she should be getting it in a couple days, or she might have got it by the time this is recording. And I'm hoping she likes it. So I'm still testing the waters on this. Now, I seen the video of the person who made it, and like I said from the first video, I loved it so much I wanted to try it. So what I did is I watched the video completely, clicked out of it, and I worked from what I remember. And I don't know sizes, I don't know measurements, because she said she doesn't go by measurements. So me trying to work with this with my noggin is like crazy. So please bear with me. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to look good, I'm hoping. And again, this is going to be for a giveaway at the end when I'm finished it. And Carol over at Free Spirit Art is the one who challenged the channel challenge. If you guys don't mind, I'm sorry, am I in it? If you guys don't mind going over and giving her some support, YouTube support, and you know, watch her videos, because she's actually doing a journal right now. Going to start doing a journal because she's getting all the ephemera together and all that. So you might want to go over and check that out. She's a very wonderful lady. She's actually, you know, I watch videos while I craft, right? And she's usually one of them that I'm watching. And I'm watching it, and I'm listening, and I'm watching, and I forget what I'm doing. So I pretty much mess up my project because I'm into what she's saying and what she's doing. And then as I'm sitting there watching, I'll be like, sometimes I'll forget to even comment because I'm got her on what do you call it? Play all, the loop that will play all her videos, the ones that of course the ones that I didn't watch or the latest ones. So I'll be watching those and it'll be going in a loop or a replay, or what do you call that keeps them going? Play all, or play all list or something. So I'll be watching it and I'll be enjoying it, talking to her like she's right in the same room with me, enjoying it, and forget to leave comments. So I'll have to go back and leave a comment and pray that I remember everything I watched. And she's a hoot. She makes you laugh. So this is what this looks like so far. And it's a little over, but it's no big deal. It's not going to hurt anything. So it's going to be, okay, let me check to see how I'm going to do this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you have your back of your cover, right? And this is going to be after you cover everything and you embellish the cover and you put the frame together, the book together. You're going to glue this down, right? And what this is going to do is you're going to have this glued down, right? And you're going to have stuff here, whatever you want to do. You're going to have stuff here, and then you're going to have this, right? And you can just open this and do like this. So I think that's going to be really interesting. Is that how it goes though? I'm trying to figure out if that's how it goes. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. It's going to be just like this. So you open your book, you have something here, something here, you have something here. You have your little pockets here, and if you want to sit it up, you'll sit it up here like this and go through whatever you want to put in here, and it will be leaning up to the spine. Where's the spine? Because the spine will be just like this, and it'll be leaning up to there like this. Oh, this is going to be fun, guys. You get how it's going so far? So with that being said, I'm going to leave it at here so this can like dry. Make sure it's totally dry. And again, this is, what is this? Hashtag channel challenge. And I was challenged by Carol from Free Spirit Art. I will have her channel linked in the description. And if you want, I'll have my playlist of all the videos for this challenge in one playlist, so you guys can go over and start from the beginning if you missed my unboxing of what I'm supposed to use. So with that being said, if you like what you see, can you click that like button? If you're not my subscriber, can you please hit that subscribe button? And thank you, Carol, for challenging me again. Once again, I tell you that. And stay tuned to my next video. Okay, bye.